Hey, real moment here. The first time I played a track on the RP-600M II, I hit pause and just listened because suddenly everything in the room sounded defined instead of just there. It wasn't about being louder, it was about sound that actually lives around you. This is for the person who hears detail and isn't satisfied with okay. You're the kind of listener who notices when highs feel flat, when vocals lack weight, when bass has no foundation. You know something's missing even if you can't fully explain it, and once you feel depth and clarity done right, anything weaker feels like you're listening through a veil instead of into the mix. Before you go deeper, check the current price and availability. Great deals on speakers like this don't stick around forever, and hesitation is how you end up paying more later. You knew it was time to upgrade when familiar songs started sounding predictable instead of alive. Movies were fine but never immersive. Games had effects but no placement. Even podcasts felt thin instead of textured. That's when you realize your setup isn't just aged, it's holding back what you should be hearing. The first days with these speakers weren't about boom or volume, they were about accuracy. The horn-loaded tweeter didn't just produce highs, it projected detail with grace. The woofer didn't just move air, it defined it with weight and control without boominess. You stop tweaking EQ because it feels balanced right away. That's the kind of confidence that changes how you listen every time. In real everyday use they elevate everything. Jazz feels layered and expressive. Rock's rhythm feels punchy but controlled. Movie soundtracks have dimension and presence instead of just noise. Even casual playlists start revealing nuances you never noticed before. It's not louder, it's more real. And it's not just about specs, it's the sense of presence. Once you've felt sound that occupies space with detail and clarity, anything flatter feels like a half-told story instead of the full experience. Take another moment to check the price and stock right now. Waiting for the perfect time is how opportunities slip away or creep back at a higher cost, and that's the kind of regret that lingers every time you listen to something less. You might wonder if bookshelf speakers are worth it. In this case, that's where the magic lives, compact form with performance that refuses to be one-dimensional. One surprise benefit I didn't expect. The soundstage, tracks suddenly feel wide and layered, like each instrument has its own space instead of crowding together. Owning this feels different. It doesn't just play audio, it reveals it. There's this quiet confidence every time you sit down and hear music that actually feels organized instead of mushy. Balanced highs that stay natural, mids that feel full and present, bass with body, not boominess, sound that feels defined and alive, not earth-shaking low end for giant rooms, premium performance at a premium cost. At some point you stop scanning every mid-tier comparison and just choose the one your ears already wanted. Every time you consider lesser speakers, you circle back here, because once you've experienced true clarity and presence, anything flatter feels like a compromise you'll regret delaying. So check the current price and stock now, trust what your ears have been signaling all along, and make the upgrade that future listening sessions will thank you for.